Hi friends, welcome back to my new episode. But before I start anything, let me take this opportunity to thank all my subscribers since I have crossed over 1,000 subscribers already. It is because of your support and you joining this video of mine that I have been able to achieve this. At the same time, I would like to thank my wife and my children for giving me all the support for doing these videos. And a very special thanks to my mother for sharing all her old recipes which I have been showing you all with me and supporting me every time. So all of you, thank you very much. So now, after having said this, let me go on to my new video what we'll be doing. Today we are going to make Marghi Farcha, which is quite famous among the Parsis. It is served during the weddings, Navjot, even on auspicious days like Navroz and birthdays. But today, what I'll be doing is I'll be having this Marghi Farcha, or rather making this Marghi Farcha with a little twist to it and giving it a little different flavor. This one will be having a little Mughlai flavor to it. Normally, what we Parsis do is when we make the Marghi Farcha, we just use ginger garlic paste, tomato and cumin and green chilies, masala, marinate it all with a very little amount of water, cook it in a pan, and when it is half done, we remove the water, take the chicken, fold it in either ravo, semolina, or in plain maida or flour, and dip it in egg and fry it. But what we are going to do today is we will be marinating this chicken. I have taken 2 kilos of chicken, and this time I have taken small chicken legs and remove the skin and put little cuts on both the sides so that the marination goes inside. Marinating this whole thing the way we make tandoori chicken basically. After marination, put it in the oven. When it is almost done but not completely done, I'll remove it, cool it, pat it in maida or flour, dip it in egg and fry it in fat. We take a nice big spoonful of ginger garlic paste. When I say spoonful is nice big heap of spoonful. 1 teaspoon of haldi powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Now if you like it nice and spicy, go ahead and like me, I like it nice and spicy, use 2 teaspoons of chili powder. We use 1 teaspoon full of Garam masala to give is a nice Mughlai red color. We use tandoori powder, the red tandoori powder, whatever you get. 1 and 2, just for a little bit of color. Salt to taste, not too much as I always say, and we shall add some black pepper to it. A little bit of chaat masala. You can even use lemon juice if you want in this, but I prefer taking a little chaat masala. A little is 1 teaspoon. To this we shall add some oil. 1, 2 and 3 tablespoons or eating spoons of oil. Now at this time you can add chopped coriander or finely chopped mint leaves also, which could enhance the flavor, but I'm not going to use that. And 2 nice big spoons full of yogurt. Now with a clean hands, just mix all this well. After marinating this well, just leave it in the fridge for about 2 hours. After 2 hours, I have removed this from the fridge. It is nicely marinated. We put it on an oven tray with butter paper on it. Now after putting this on the tray, we switch on the oven at 200 degrees centigrade, and I'll be telling you the time, how long did it take in the oven to come to that particular point where we have to remove it. Well, I have put this whole thing in the oven, but people who don't have an oven and want to make it also, similarly, you can take a nice big pan, a non-stick pan, put a little oil in it, nice little oil. Say about, for this 8 legs, you would require at least half a cup of oil in your frying pan, and put all these legs in the frying pan, and the legs, the chicken itself will lose its juices inside. Cover the lid a little, not totally, and let it cook in your frying pan. Sorry, for the 8 legs we first take only 3 eggs and beat them. But to make our chicken farchas nice and frilly, what we do is we add a little chill water. 2 handfuls would do the trick. With a fork, beat the egg to the extent that the egg yolk and the egg white is mixed properly. After 15 minutes, in my oven, the chicken is 70% cooked, but not necessary that in your oven it would take 15. It could take little more or little less. So I will show you how the chicken should look. This is how the chicken should look like. So remove the tray and put it aside and let the chicken cool a little before we work onto it. Now, why did I say that your chicken might take less time or more time? For the simple reason, all ovens are different. Not only the oven, but even the quality of the meat or quality of the chicken. Like over here, the chicken that we get, the leghorns or the roosters, they cook very fast because the same thing which takes me 15 to 20 minutes to cook chicken in a curry over here, the chicken which I buy in Bombay, or for that matter in India, would take me about 25 minutes. So it all depends on the meat, how tender it is, how fast it cooks, and it all depends on the oven. Now before going any further, the chicken is cooled down and all, I would like to have a small competition with you. And I would mention what this competition is at the end of my video. Whoever wins and gives the right answer will be talking, no matter how many of them are there, all of them who wins will be talking with me on WhatsApp, and I would be glad to answer everything as far as cooking is concerned. So the first thing we do is, in a pan we take enough fat or oil to fry, and we heat it up, switching the hot plate or your stove to full. Initially the oil or the fat has to be nice and hot. I have to pat each and every leg in maida or flour. You can use suji or semolina, what it is called. You can even use breadcrumbs. If you are making Italian flavored Marghi Farcha, breadcrumbs would be the best. But to let your Marghi Farcha be nice and soft, best thing to use is normal maida. So what we have to do is, we take this chicken, pat it nicely in flour from all the sides. Now remember, this chicken is 70% cooked. Never ever use the chicken raw and try to fry it, because the chicken after frying or cooking should be done well till the bone. If not, there is a danger of having food poisoning with salmonella, and we don't want that. The oil is now ready for frying. The chicken leg, we put it in egg nicely, wrap it all over, and put the leg to fry. And to make nice frills, we add a little egg to it on the top. And do the same thing with all the 4 legs. Don't try to fry too many legs at one time. After a little while, take 2 forks and with the help of the fork, we turn the chicken. Now, when it is fried, we remove it one by one in a plate. So after dusting again the other 4 legs, we dip it in egg and fry it the similar way we did the first 4. This is how your chicken farcha would look like. Well, the question for the competition was, which came first? Was it Babaji's chicken farcha, or was it the Kentucky fried chicken, or was it the American fried chicken? Try and answer it. Leave your answers in the comment box. Well, friends, till then, make it, enjoy it, share it. And thanks once again to all of you all. Bye bye, au revoir, and auf Wiedersehen.